Which fictional character's death made you cry the most? If we are being completely honest here, I'm going with Old Yeller. Someone thought it was a good fucking idea to show that movie to a class full of 8-year-olds. Fuck you, Mrs. Hunt. Littlefoot's mom. I'm now at an age where I can imagine my mom dying. Back when I was a kid it didn't affect me because it was unimaginable. Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. Mama Coco in Coco. I'm 31 and I tear up uncontrollably when her grandson runs up to her and starts singing, "Remember Me," just so she doesn't forget her father. Those fucking dogs from where the red fern grows. It's been over 20 years and I'm still scarred. Philip J. Fry named for his uncle to carry on his spirit. I am not a gun. BT 7274. Henry Blake on MASH. Mice Hughes from FMA. Ellie in Up. The two siblings from Grave of the Fireflies. Not technically death, but every character of The Good Place leaving in the last episode. When Ben dies on Scrubs. Seen the episode dozens of times. Still gets me. Even though it wasn't an on-screen death, I'm gonna say Uncle Aro's son in ATLA. His death broke that man. Tales of Bar Singh Shaman. Gets me every time. Leslie from Bridge to Terabithia. Buffy's mom. Stan Pines. I know he didn't technically die, but the short amount of time during which he forgot his entire life felt like a death to me. Old Dan and Little Anne. Wash. I am a leaf on the wind. Watch how I soar. Brendan Fraser's character in Scrubs. The whole episode builds up like everything is fine and then JD drops the "Where do you think we are?" quote. Gets me every time. When Boromir died defending the halflings, I actually had tears in my eyes. And I can tend the rabbits. Artax in the Never-Ending Story. That got me as a youth. Had to be me. Someone else would have gotten it wrong. Sirius Black. Fry's dog. Samantha, the dog, from I Am Legend. John Coffey in Asterisk The Green Mile Asterisk Captain Miller in Asterisk Saving Private Ryan Asterisk. Fred Weasley. Bubba in Forrest Gump. Straight up ball every time. Forrest's MoMA too. And Jenny. I cry every time when watching that fucking movie. Ghost Ben from Umbrella Academy. Probably not death, but when Tom Hanks lost Wilson. I was just a kid and that was the first time I cried with a movie. The Iron Giant. Logan, Wolverine's death. https://www.youtube.com/watch. V = OMMJ SEMA WXO. I was 12 watching Big Hero 6 in the cinema. Cried like a bitch when Baymax got left behind in the void. Mike from Breaking Bad. Especially since the only reason he gets killed is BC. He calls Walt out for his considerable ego. You. And your pride. And your ego. You just had to be the man. Quote. Hodor. The weekend that episode came put was horrible. Hodor died and my best mate moved home from college. I cried so much. It was horrible. Pops from Regular Show Man. It was my childhood ending. Arthur Morgan in RDR2. Hank in Breaking Bad. Was completely expecting something to pop up at the last minute that allowed him to GTFO. John Coffey. Or any character from the Green Mile except for 2. Bing Bong in Inside Out. It was sad that he was also a metaphor for how we need to let go of our imaginary friends to move on in life. That Ewok in Return of the Jedi. You all know which one. Probably not a death, but when Ash turned into stone in front of Pikachu. Hedwig Owl. Noble team. Most games tend to make you the strongest. Most unkillable character in a war. Halo Reach did too. But goddamn did it make sure to tell you that no matter what, war is hell. Mrs. Landingham. When Dobby dies at the end, the Deathly Hallows Part 1. I have to turn the movie off right before because I just can't handle it. Lexi and Mark. Mufasa. When in Inside Out, the pink elephant creation had to stay in that forgotten memory pit and vanished. I bawled my freaking eyes out. Rue in The Hunger Games, Astrid in the Loose Ends List, Poe in 5 Feet Apart Sad Face. OP in Sons of Anarchy. I Got This. Professor X in Logan. Lady Stark. Absolutely Old Yeller. You never want to read about the dog that you had grown so attached to get put down. Lieutenant Colonel Henry Blake. Chidi Anagonye from The Good Place. Marley from Marley and Me. Practically had to leave theater. Seymour. Fry's dog from Futurama. Brooks in The Shawshank Redemption. Arthur Morgan and Co. When the CR. King Arthur from Merlin. When I re-watch the series, one just can't watch the last episode because of it. Asuka in the end of Evangelion. The horror mixed with shock and sadness. Bobby from Supernatural. Philly and Killy from The Hobbit. I remember reading the scene where they were found when I was little and just bawling my eyes out. Greater than. Fives. Less than in Clone Wars. Emil from Halo Reach. Dude, I was beside myself for a solid 15 minutes. Thomas J. My Girl. I absolutely cannot watch that movie as an adult. Elle from the film Up. Bambi's mom. My first movie. Awful choice. Thanks mom and dad smiley face. Theft from the Stormlight archive. Was so sad face. Wilson from the show House MD. He doesn't die in the show but he refuses treatment so technically he will die. The emotions the actor displayed were so raw to me it made it more emotional. Yondu. Don't forget to share, like and subscribe for more content.